Welcome back everybody to Mafia the Old Country. So we're going to be doing another time trial in this one. It's a coast to country time trial. I'm not sure if there are any more after doing this one, but they do seem to unlock once you've done one, and then if there aren't any further ones, then there will be no more unlocks, obviously. And yeah, we're going to be trying out the vehicle that we briefly showed off in the previous episode, which is the Delazia Calabroni. So this is easily the fastest car that we've got on this game so far. If there are any more, then yeah, we've got more to look forward to, obviously. But yeah, even though it only has 135 horsepower, because it weighs only 1,609 pounds and is, as you can see, far more aerodynamic in terms of its body and its wheels than other vehicles, it's still able to do 116 miles an hour. It does only have a 3-speed transmission, so maybe that power isn't as well used as it could be. But yeah, as you can see in terms of acceleration, braking and grip, it is full on all 3 levels. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what this car's like. And as you can see, it is quite a large beast. Has those aerodynamic wheels and yeah, aerodynamic shell, all to make the most of what power it has. And despite the fact that it does have obviously more bodywork than other vehicles on this game, it is obviously far lighter as well. So let's just take a look at the inside. So yeah, as you can see, all very nice. But it is quite enclosed. There's not much in the way of visibility, quite frankly. And the only shame with this game is that obviously the dials don't seem to work, which is kind of expected. The game was never meant for first person to start with, so yeah, that's why it feels like that's the case. Don't feel like I'm going to be confident enough to drive this with the interior view, but we will drive to the time trial in that manner to start with. But yeah, I'm not feeling all that confident about driving interior wise. We'll give it one shot, but I'm figuring out right now that or I feel like right now that yeah, it's not going to prove to be all that great. Obviously we have a lot more visibility with the open top cars, which is obviously reduced with this. Now granted, obviously the bodywork does mean it's faster at the top end, but oh dear, it's just more difficult to drive. Just because the visibility is nowhere near as good. So yeah, that is a little bit of a problem. So yeah, the time trial is down here. We are not far off. It is a real shame that the dials do not work though, because that does kind of break some of the immersion that is within this game. It is something I would have expected to have been fixed, given, we're now in first person. It's just a little ways down here. Right. What have you got for me? 28 checkpoints. I've got a 1 minute 20 start time. Obviously you do gain time for each checkpoint you go through, and we have to be 20 seconds or more ahead of well, 0 time basically, to get 3 out of 3. So yeah, looking like quite a tricky course as well. So this could very well be quite a difficult one to get done. Like I said, we will be in first person for the first go, but I'm not envisaging us doing all that well in this mode. And I haven't really driven this all that hard, to be honest. I haven't used it in any other kind of race. Poozled around in it in the free roam parts of this game, and did enjoy it, but felt it was a bit of a handful in first person. Oh dear. Whoa. going better than I expected, to be honest. Just to say that we nearly spin out. Curse of the commentator there. Hay bales. Can keep it in second for a large portion of this, to be honest. Ow. Come on, shift down. Expecting a corner there. Six more checkpoints. Yeah, it's just hard to gauge where your wheels are and such, because obviously they are further out than your bodywork is. You can't really see them. On a course like this, which is obviously quite tight and twisty at times, it's not helpful at all. Well, to be honest, we're only a second off getting 3 stars, which is despite some quite horrific driving on my part, and also being in first person. So yeah, I imagine if we try in third person we'll do even better, but even in first person it could be possible if we learnt from our mistakes, but it is still very, very hard to gauge where the wheels are when you are in that mode, to be honest. So yeah, we will switch out just for you know, just to make it a slight bit easier, plus you can see more of the course then as well, for any of you people that want to do this game as well. So it does feel a little bit strange racing this outside of the car, but should hopefully be easier. Too much speed there. I didn't spin on that bit last time. I nearly did, but I didn't last time, and now I've lost and powered it. Come on. Bit of a catastrophic mistake there. Why am I finding it so much more difficult to keep this in straight and narrow? In fact, I haven't done any of these races really in third person, to be honest. So that could very well be it. I'm just so much more used to seeing the steering wheel and whatever. We had a bit of a beginner's luck on the first attempt. We're not going to do it as well, not by a long shot. Yep, that's much poorer this time around. Right, so now we're a bit more used to driving in third person, so hopefully we can do better on this third and final attempt. As per usual, we only go for 3 attempts on any of these races, regardless of our final position. So yeah, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. It was only really those 2 spin outs that really cost us time. We didn't have anywhere near the level of crashes as before on the first race, should I say. The general lack of power in this car though is not helping on the hills, I feel. Obviously, if we are quite low down in second gear, it doesn't really have any power at all. At least we didn't spin out that time. A little bit of off-roading, but no matter. About your hay bales. Spun out on that bit again. And yeah, got it stuck. Another problem with this car, it's massive. Way too long. Camera, please self-orientate. Yeah, this would probably be a better option for a much wider, somewhat more speed-orientated course. Well, we've bolted up. It really was first time. Is the charm. We're far off though. Need a few more checkpoints. Ended up even worse than last time. That's annoying. We're gonna give it one more try because I'm really annoyed by how that went. It started off really well and then just went to pot in no time at all. But the car does have its issues, obviously. Not enough power for uphill sections. It's far too long. It might not weigh all that much, but it's far too long. It's far longer than the than some of the other cars that we've chosen on this game. So yeah, I'm gonna try one more time. I'm breaking my rules a little bit because, quite frankly, we don't have all that many more races to be doing on this game. So I'd like to at least win a few of them. I do like the car though. So this is the kind of course that it's potentially not the best for. Yeah, the speed and the handling is great when we are on this part of the course, but narrower sections, tank slapper there, are obviously a little bit more problematic. Especially when you spin out, because we're basically longer than the course is wide, so spinning out is quite problematic. I'm not jinxing it by saying anything right now. We know how easily things can go wrong. Come on, pick up some pace. Yeah, we did it. That's 7 seconds as well. There we go. So yeah, the car is pretty fun. It is a challenge, as evidenced by that there, which isn't helped by when spinning out. Most cars, when you do spin out on a course like that, are easy just to turn around and get out of there immediately. Whereas with that car, you're pretty much having to do a 3-point turn while also, you know, smashing your front and rear end into the sides as well. So not easy, but still pretty fun. And yeah, a good looking car as well, and one that is another addition to the game. So yeah, and it certainly has a bit more variety as well, with it being enclosed and being aerodynamic and not having a ton of power, but also still far faster than other ones at the top end. So yeah, overall pretty good car, not without its flaws like I said, but still a reasonable one, and yeah, a really good one to drive as well. We might well return to it. I'm not sure how many more races we've got to do, whether or not another one has unlocked or not. Obviously we do have this one here, the cross-country run, but I am not there's one more down here. We've got the uphill battle, So that looks like a pretty hefty. That's 56 checkpoints. Yeah, we have 10 seconds more at the start, but it's still a lot. That's twice what we just had then. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty hectic one, that one. So we do have a couple more. Whether or not there's a another point-to-point race, we'll have to see. But since it's 3 out of 3, this probably isn't. Because, yeah, we've had 3 out of 3 races, circuit races, should I say, and there aren't any more of them that have cropped up. So, yeah, looking at that, we've only got one more time trial and one more point-to-point race to do. But still, all of these missions editions have proved really rather quite fun, quite challenging as well, which is also a good thing. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.